We thought it would be fun to share with you guys some of our little New Year goals that we make
over the last year and see like the goals that we set and like how we meet those goals in the ways that God provides in crazy, unimaginable ways. It's awesome.
Y'all on like life and what our plans are for 2023. I'll let Landon start.
A lot of you knew that we bought the bus. Obviously we remodeled it. It took us 3 years, but we also had a kid. We moved, we remodeled the house, we sold the house, all kinds of stuff. So we worked on it like a year and a half. It was a God-sized dream, and that we knew that God would provide what he wanted us to do with it. And one of our good friends from a camp that we used to work at reached out to us kind of towards the end of the year. And asked if we'd be interested in working and helping out at camp, which we've done before. And so we kind of said, you know, we wanted to travel, but didn't know how that would work.
No, I don't know if we can do that. Like, I really want to travel. We built the bus to travel. Like, I feel like we're gonna have to give that up. But we looked at our calendar at the end of 2022 when Jenna had called and asked. Went through like every month, and it ended up that like there was only like sections of like 2 weeks that we could travel. And if you know anything about bus life, like it takes a while to get somewhere. So we weren't gonna have a lot of weeks, except for maybe like in the summer a little bit, but then that's really busy for weddings too. So it ended up being like just perfect.
Like a perfect blessing. So we're actually gonna be able to work remotely for camp for a few months while we're traveling, and then we'll actually be moving up to camp, living in the bus, but staying at camp through the summer. That's an awesome opportunity that we love to make an impact on kids' lives and the staff. After summer's over, we'll get the end of the year again, hopefully, to travel some more and do some remote work for camp 23, 2024. Book some destination weddings so that we don't have to go back to the same place every time. And so that's one of our goals this next year.
So if you know anybody,
destinations,
hook us up.
Some pretty cool engagement sessions. We're actually headed to an engagement session this week in White Sands. And then we're hopefully doing one in Colorado in March.
It's the hope.
So we have some cool shoots coming up. But
anyways, yeah, so there's pretty much what 2023 looks like right now. Obviously, we know the Lord can like change things and all the stuff like that. But wanted to like share with you something super cool that we've been doing. We started something called 7 Daily Habits. And so I'm never the one to...
It was her idea. It's great, but... I was like, yeah, you want to do that?
I'm never the one to like push the goals and the planning. Like, I'm always last minute to try and getting my goals written down right before New Year's Eve. But like, I was the one like a couple of weeks in advance, like, you know what, we got to do something. I need a little bit more routine. I need to like make sure we're getting things done. Picked 7 things that we really wanted to work on. And so for my 7 daily habits, oh gosh, I don't have the list. Let's see if I can do this.
I have them on my phone.
I wanted to do a health something. So like my first healthy thing was I want to make sure that I was drinking 60 ounces of water a day. Now I know technically I'm supposed to have like 64, I think, but this thing is 30 ounces, and so it makes it super easy for me to just make sure I drink 2 of these. So that's my first one, is 60 ounces of water a day. I write in a prayer journal every single day, read a devotional or like a chapter of the Bible. So we're both doing both of those things. What else?
Yeah, so they're pretty much all the same. There's a couple we switched because I don't do some of the things, but really, again, it was her idea, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it with you.
One of the other ones that we're both sharing, but kind of not really, is for me, I've been a stay-at-home, work-from-home mama and all the things, and so there's been so many days where I wake up, and you guys know, you've heard of this, you're like, you take care of the baby has clothes on, and you still are in pajamas, like, all the time. And so one of the first things we did was get ready first thing in the morning. So this isn't like the second that I get out of bed, because that's obviously not going to work, whether we're going somewhere that day or not. And for me, that's not necessarily like a full face of makeup. That's just like some mascara, some base.
For me, getting ready is like, if I had to go somewhere right now, I need to be ready to go somewhere. Because I run a lot too, and in the mornings and stuff. So I just want to make sure I'm ready, not slouching around and doing nothing.
If you stay in like pajamas and all that kind of stuff, it's not the best. And now like it's winter, so like we stay in cozy things still right now. But it just means like getting out of your pajamas, getting into something clean, makes you feel good. You look good, you feel good. One that's kind of mine mostly, but is to post something on almost any of our platforms. It helps with our business. It helps just with tons of things. I made income so far from posting on social media, which is really exciting. And so we post something on any of our platforms. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, any of them.
Things that I do is I'm just like a small workout every day. Usually right after my run, I try to get it in. But instead of she cleans out her phone, like her images and videos at the end of the day. So I was like, I don't really need to do that.
18,000.
I don't really need to do that, so I'll do something different. So what I do is I do 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 20 squats every day, which isn't that much, but it's mainly forming a daily habit to do something, even though I'm running every day and things like that still.
Yeah. So that's one that we swapped out. And then one of my absolute favorite ones that we've been doing so far, I'm sure there's going to be a day where I'm like not happy about it, but okay, our camera died. We're saying there was only 2 goals that we had left to talk about, but I was talking about we've been going on a walk for every single day. So that is rain, shine, hot, cold, we're going to do it. And
well, she said, let's do it for a year. And I was like, hang on. That's a lot of things for a year. Let's commit to doing it for a month first. The last one is to text, call, or FaceTime a friend or family member. We want to make sure that we're calling and we're staying connected with the people that we love.
Yeah.
Some of my goals this year are, one is running the Boston Marathon. And so I've already registered for that. We're plane tickets and all that already, but I have to stay in shape and be training, and then we get to go on a walk every day too, so that adds to that goal. But I have a goal of reading 12 books because I like to be learning all the time. Some of the family goals that we have this year are trying to create a Sabbath day every week.
We're not very good at that.
Yeah, we're really busy. We go. Obviously, we run our own business, all those things. And so we just want to create a Sabbath day weekly.
Family goals that we had was that we want to visit 13 states. So we kind of already checked off quite a few of those, or we already have them planned in our year to be able to check those off. And so that's just going to be fun and exciting, and I'm sure hopefully in 2024 we plan to check off way more than that. For some of my goals, just a few of them, I obviously want to do the 7 daily habits routine. Let me see. Oh, one of my absolute favorite ones that I am trying to commit to doing this year is called a blessings jar. And so basically that's just every week I'm going to put in like a slip that is a blessing that happened. The goal is to be able to like dump out the jar and read them all on New Year's Eve. So
business goals, we want to book 17 weddings this year and at 15, so we have 2 more spots. Destination weddings, so we want to book them this year. That doesn't mean they have to happen this year. So it may be like a 2024 wedding that we would book this year. Anyway, so we're going to book 4 destination weddings, and then one really long stretch is we want to do a weekly vlog. So a weekly YouTube video.
And here's the thing, like goals, they're so intimidating and they're so hard and they're so scary. Like we have this whole list, and if I'll be really honest, like I don't want to share them all with you guys. Like, because I mean, one, it makes us be held a little bit more accountable, I think. And then 2, it's just, you obviously want to do really well at something you're setting your mind to.
I have a big goal of putting out a whole lot more content for you guys to follow along and watch, and so subscribe because more stuff's coming. But also, if you have ideas of vlogs that you want us to do, or like videos you want us to do of where we're visiting, or we already have some ideas like our story of how we met and things like that. But if you have ideas, feel free to comment those on this video and we'll try to get to those this year.
Yeah, just let us know.
Thanks for watching.